supporthermancain.com. We'd like to take over your t-shirt business.
What's the name of it?
Supporthermancain.com.
Supporthermancain.com. I don't have a problem with that at all. Go to supporthermancain.com. After you go to hermancain.com.
I'm saying, to save you the money on the t-shirt, the bumper sticker business.
Yep.
Get those out there.
See, that's an entrepreneur, see? That's all right. That's all right. We'll check it out. Yes, sir.
I got one question, Mr. Cain.
Yes, sir.
49 states say people can carry concealed weapons, but they don't all cross. If the legislation hits your desk, will you sign it that we can cross state lines and our concealed carry permits will be just like a driver's license and it can cross state lines?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
If 49 of the states have already made that decision, it ought to be just like a driver's license. I absolutely agree.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Do you see any parallels between the Zimbabwean economy in the last 15, 20 years and what's happening here now?
Now, there are a lot of similarities.
If you don't know, let him explain.
We have a lot of corruption in our government and in our leadership. And it has accelerated since President Obama became president. That is a fact, folks. There are some things I can't say because I have been briefed, relative to some of these issues.
What about monetizing the debt like they did, where a $1 bill is now $10
That's
billion?
exactly what this administration, with the help of the Federal Reserve, is trying to do. I don't agree with that. We are dangerously on the brink of being just like Greece. We're dangerously on the brink. A dollar is supposed to equal a dollar. It's supposed to be dependable. In 1988, when I became chairman, CEO, and president of Godfathers, I became president in '86, but in '88, when I became chairman, CEO, and president of Godfathers Pizza, the exchange rate between us and Canada was that it took 1.2 Canadian dollars to get $1 American dollar. Ronald Reagan's last year in office. Today, it takes 1.2 US dollars to get 1 Canadian dollar. We're moving the value of our currency in the wrong direction.
What about Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, Paragraph 4 or 5, says that our Congress is the only one that can regulate the value of our money, and that our monies must be backed by gold and silver. This has not been true since 1913, well, December 24th, 1913, when the Fed was conceived and put into law.
Let me cut to the chase. I believe we should work our way back toward a gold standard. And we can't do that until we get a serious plan to reduce the debt and a serious plan like I've laid out in order to grow the revenues. That will help us stabilize the value of the dollar. Okay?
Since the Fed was created.
But I got to go to the next person, okay? You had 5 questions already. Yes, sir.
Yeah, since we're in Indiana, and it was only in Indiana that Richard Mourdock stood up for what President Obama did in the GM bondholder issue. Can you please comment on that? I'll be honest with you, I was very disgusted, and I did think that Obama broke the law in that particular case.
He's referring to the case where Richard Mourdock, who, by the way, I met with this morning for breakfast, brilliant man. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to support him for the United States Senate from the great state of Indiana. No question about it. President Obama and his administration broke the law. It's called the bankruptcy law. And I also know that they have intimidated some banks and other companies, in order to get them not to talk about it and not challenge it. That is wrong. And somebody's got to call it out, and Richard Mourdock had the courage to do so. That's why I'm going to support him for what his efforts are.